you guys have a job? I'm not making fun of me. I mean, I have to raise my hand now. It's horrible. I've been unemployable for my whole adult life. Now I have a job. I have to do this. But seriously, if you have a job, would you agree that you pay more attention and respect your job more than you respect your home-based business? Can I please have some honesty on that?
Yes.
And you guys are here, so I'm not like making fun. I'm saying that many of us have a real fear of losing our job because that's our bread and butter. That's our security. And we hope that our business works. So we focus 40, 50, 60 hours on our job. And we do our business when it's convenient. Can anybody relate to that? Yes. I'm not making fun. I'm just saying this is the programming that we have to change. Now, here's the good and the bad news. Here's the good news. You're your own boss. Who thinks that's kind of cool? Here's the bad news. You're your own boss. And you are the laziest, most horrible, just clueless boss in the history of management. Am I lying or anybody admit to that?
That's true.
Seriously, because if you held yourself accountable to the same standards that you allow your boss, your manager, your supervisor at your job, oh my gosh, you'd be so successful so quickly. But the problem is, again, and I'm just trying to keep it very sincere and honest. Has anybody ever experienced this at a job where people work just hard enough not to get fired and to stay off the radar screen? They don't even want to be noticed.
Yes.
You with me on that?
Yes.
Seriously, I mean, that's, if you have a job, that's the majority of the mentality at every, in fact, anybody involved in a union? Because I've heard this, I've never been in one. But I've actually been told if you're in a union and you step up and start cranking, they will visit with you and say, yo, Sparky, here's how many we do in an hour. So you're actually conditioned not to work at your maximum potential, but to work at the speed of everyone else. Would anybody in a union admit to that? Because I've never been in, so I don't know personally, but I've been told by too many people going, dude, I got union mentality. And so then they start their home-based business, and they got to realize this is not union mentality. This is, I own a business mentality. This is now, it's all on be the best you can be. So what I'm saying is there's so many different programs out there that we've been conditioned with. And we have to knock all that stuff out. And when we knock all that stuff out and all that garbage is out, and all we have is the very fair, very level playing field, where does it matter who you are? No. Does it matter what your education, do we have any interest in what your highest level of education was before you joined our company? No. Do we care at all what your bank account reads? No. Do we care at all what your prior background or experience as far as work is? No. Do we care what your age is?
No.
Is there any parameter at all that you're going, well, this person has a better chance than me? Like 4 of you answered that, so I'll help you. When I ask yes or no questions and you miss them, I'll remind you. Is there any parameter that you can point out that gives one person an advantage over the rest?
No.
Do you believe that?
Yes.
So does anyone have a better chance of succeeding than anyone else?
No.
How many of you in your head have said, oh, that person had it easier than me? Oh, don't lie to me. Do not lie to me. Mr. D'Angelo, come up here for a second. Where's Mr. Marino? Come up here for a second. Mr. Duell, come up here for a second. These 3 guys are regional directors within this company. And I will say it for you because I won't embarrass any of you. I will guarantee you that half of this room at some point has said, they had it easier than me. Will anybody admit to it? Doesn't make you a bad person. Listen, I did it for 3 years. For 3 years, I justified my failure by saying other people had it easier than me. They didn't have to go through what I was going through. Will anybody admit to that?
Yes.
Mr. Dorn, get up here. He's probably going, dude, you're not going to call me? Can't have Crockett without Tubbs. That is their nickname. But I will tell you right now, they are regional directors with this company and have probably taken more arrows than any of you ever will. More abuse. Do you know why? Because the company has never been as good as it is right now. Yes or no?
Absolutely. Absolutely true. Of course. Absolutely.
So would you, watch this. I'm going to put them on the spot. If you could right now erase everything that you went through, everything, and start over brand new today with the company, the comp plan, Forbes, everything, and have all of your contacts, nothing. I mean, you erase everything. What would be an easier run? What you went through? Or if you could start over today, brand new, and go approach everybody brand new with what you have?
In New York Center.
Can I get on my knees and beg for that right now?
Yeah. Be much faster right now.
Less arrows,
Oh, my.
less obstacles, less frustration,
Less nose.
less no's and rejection.
Big time.
How many of you guys think they're lying? Do they look honest? I don't know. I'm asking you.
Yes.
Do you believe them?
Yes.
There are 4 of them here. There were 15,000 people that had the chance to be here right now. 4